Hello and welcome. If you're over 60 and you've ever felt a twinge of worry about your balance, or a moment of fear that a simple slip could lead to a life-changing fracture, then this message is for you. For years, we've been told that strong bones are all about calcium and maybe a vitamin D pill. But what if I told you that the most powerful bone-building strategy is sitting on your breakfast plate, and you've likely been overlooking it? The truth is, many of the common breakfast foods we reach for are almost empty of the critical nutrients your skeleton desperately needs after 60. Hi, I'm Dr. Jacob Hoban, a board-certified nutrition specialist focused on senior health. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 3 specific breakfast foods that leading doctors and research now recommend for building resilient, fracture-resistant bones. This isn't just about prevention. It's about actively strengthening your foundation for a more active, independent life. To understand why breakfast is so crucial, we need to understand what's happening inside your body. After the age of 60, bone remodeling, the natural process where old bone is broken down and new bone is formed, starts to tilt out of balance. We break down bone just a little bit faster than we rebuild it. This isn't a flaw, it's a normal part of aging, but it's one we can powerfully influence. It's not just a calcium deficiency. Your bones are a complex living tissue that require a full construction crew. Protein for the structural matrix, magnesium to manage calcium, vitamin K to direct mineralization, and potassium to neutralize acids that can leach calcium from your skeleton. A study from the Osteoporosis International Journal clearly showed that seniors who consumed a nutrient-dense breakfast had significantly higher bone density measurements over a 5-year period compared to those who skipped or made poor choices. Your morning meal sets the metabolic tone for the entire day. By choosing the right foods, you flip the switch from bone loss to bone building from the moment you wake up. Now, before we dive in, I want you to forget the idea of a complicated, expensive, or tasteless health food regimen. The 3 foods I'm about to share with you are accessible, affordable, and most importantly, delicious. They work in harmony to address the multiple weaknesses in the standard senior breakfast. We're going to move beyond the simple toast and cereal routine and upgrade to a meal that truly serves your skeletal system. And I want you to pay special attention to food number 2, because this is the silent guardian of your bones, the one that most people are critically deficient in, yet it plays perhaps the most vital role in ensuring the calcium you consume actually ends up in your bones and not in your arteries. Food 1, fortified Greek yogurt, the calcium and vitamin D command center. Let's begin with food. Number 1, plain, fortified Greek yogurt. This is your foundational, bone-building powerhouse. We all know dairy has calcium, but Greek yogurt is in a league of its own. A single 1-cup serving can provide nearly 20% of your daily calcium needs. But here is the critical part that most people miss. The calcium is almost useless without adequate vitamin D acting as the key that unlocks the door for absorption. This is why I insist on fortified Greek yogurt. By choosing a brand that has vitamin D added, you are getting a perfectly synchronized duo in one convenient package. A review in the Journal of the American Medical Association concluded that combining vitamin D with calcium supplementation was directly linked to a 15% lower risk of fractures in older adults. But beyond that, Greek yogurt is also packed with high-quality protein. Think of this protein as the rebar in concrete. It creates the strong collagen matrix that the calcium crystals bind to, creating a structure that is both tough and flexible. Without adequate protein, your bones become brittle, no matter how much calcium you take. To make this even more powerful, I want you to add a handful of berries. The antioxidants in berries combat chronic inflammation, which is a silent accelerator of bone loss. So your takeaway here, fortified Greek yogurt is not a snack. It's a strategic, all-in-one bone-building command center. Food 2, spinach and dark, leafy greens, the magnesium and vitamin K directors. Now let's move to food number 2, the true game changer, dark leafy greens, with spinach being a prime example. If calcium and vitamin D are the construction materials and the foremen, then the nutrients in these greens are the architects and project managers. They direct the entire operation. First, let's talk about magnesium. Over 50% of the magnesium in your body is stored in your bones. It's essential for converting vitamin D into its active form, and it stimulates the hormone calcitonin, which helps pull calcium from the blood and soft tissues back into the bones. A deficiency in magnesium is like having all the lumber and bricks for a house but no blueprints. Secondly, and perhaps even more importantly, is vitamin K. Found abundantly in leafy greens, vitamin K activates a protein called osteocalcin. Think of osteocalcin as millions of tiny hands that grab circulating calcium and cement it directly into the bone matrix. Without sufficient vitamin K, this process is crippled. Research from the Framingham Heart Study found that men and women with the highest vitamin K intake had a 65% lower risk of hip fracture compared to those with the lowest intake. I know incorporating greens at breakfast can seem strange, but it's simpler than you think. Blend a large handful of fresh spinach into your morning smoothie. I promise the sweetness of the fruit will completely mask the taste. Or saute some spinach or kale with a little olive oil and garlic and serve it alongside your eggs. This one habit, more than any supplement, ensures your body is using its calcium intelligently and effectively. Food 3, almond butter, the multi-mineral and protein sustainer. Our third and final powerhouse breakfast food is almond butter. This is your delicious and dense source of multi-mineral support. While it contains some calcium, its real power lies in its other bone-friendly minerals. It's an excellent source of magnesium, continuing the support we just discussed, and it's rich in phosphorus. Now, phosphorus needs to be in balance with calcium, and getting it from a whole food like almond butter ensures this balance is maintained, unlike some processed foods that can throw it off. But the benefit for seniors goes even deeper. Unintended weight loss and low muscle mass are two of the biggest risk factors for osteoporosis and fractures. Almond butter is a calorie-dense, nutrient-rich food that provides healthy fats, plant-based protein, and sustained energy, helping you maintain a healthy weight and support the muscle strength that is crucial for balance and bone stress.
The mechanical stress of strong muscles pulling on bones
is one of the strongest signals for your body to build more bone. A tablespoon or two of natural almond butter spread on whole grain toast, stirred into oatmeal, or simply eaten off a spoon provides a synergistic blend of nutrients that protect your skeleton from multiple angles. It's your daily nutritional insurance policy. How to implement routine. The bone-building plate. Knowing what to eat is one thing. Knowing how to put it all together is another. So let me give you a simple, no-stress framework I call the bone-building breakfast plate. Your goal is to include at least 2 of these 3 powerhouse foods in every breakfast. Here are 3 simple, delicious templates. Template 1, the Power Parfait. Start with a base of fortified Greek yogurt. Stir in a tablespoon of almond butter until it's well combined. Then top it with a handful of berries and even some chopped spinach for an extra green kick. Template 2, the Savory Scramble. Scramble 2 eggs with a large handful of fresh spinach. On the side, have a slice of dense whole grain toast generously spread with almond butter. Template 3, the Ultimate Smoothie. In a blender, combine 1 cup of fortified Greek yogurt, 1 large handful of fresh spinach, 1 tablespoon of almond butter, half a banana for creaminess, and a cup of your preferred milk. Blend until smooth for a complete, on-the-go bone-building meal. The key is consistency. You don't need to be perfect, but by making these combinations your regular habit, you create a daily environment inside your body that is primed for bone strength, not bone loss. Recap and empowering conclusion. Let's bring it all together. To actively build strong bones after 60, your breakfast needs to be a strategic tool. 1. Fortified Greek yogurt provides the calcium, vitamin D, and protein foundation. 2. Spinach and dark leafy greens deliver the magnesium and vitamin K that direct and manage the entire bone-building process. And 3. Almond butter offers multi-mineral support and the calorie density needed to maintain a protective body weight and muscle mass. This is how you take control. This is how you move from hoping you don't fall to knowing your body is resilient. Every single bite is a conscious choice for your independence. If this video has given you a new, empowering perspective on your health, please do me a great favor and hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps me reach more people like you with science-backed information. I'd also love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, which of these 3 bone-building foods are you most excited to try tomorrow morning? And because strong bones need a strong body to protect them, my next video is essential viewing. the 5-minute morning balance routine that prevents 90% of senior falls. We'll be covering simple, safe exercises you can do at home. You won't want to miss it. Thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay active, and I'll see you in the next video. This is Dr. Jacob Hoban, reminding you to invest in your health every single day.